I am SillyPseudonym. I'm going to play a little known game called Nova Drift. Do not be alarmed. Perhaps I'm the one who should be alarmed. What do I want from here? Let's try some more blade stuff. Well, we got a little experience at the very least. Debating what I want here. Try amp. Okay, that did not go quite as planned. One spawner, followed by another spawner. I see. Well, right. Trying to get the blade stuck on the enemy so we get a little bit more damage in. What is with this opening? I'm beginning to get a theme. Battery is fun to have with the blades for obvious enough a reason. Get 4 blades for the price of 1. A little awkward, I will admit, but it works. Take the revelation here, we could always use a Defiance, Galvanic, those sorts of things. Not sure what happened with that blade, but you know what? If it wants to do its own thing, who am I to say no? I would say as long as it's not hurting anyone, but actually I want it to hurt plenty of ones, truth be told. What do I want here? Targeting? There we go. What a joy. Had to keep my poor cat from untangling a cable that it really shouldn't. Alright, maybe I'll remember to cut that out. Double tap? I don't know if I want double taps. Bigger explosions, though. Maybe it'll help our blades do a little bit more damage when they die. Definitely in the market for a charge shot, splinter. Always do enjoy a good splinter with blades. That is tempting with a revelation already in the bank. I do want the targeting, but I do want this magnitude, I think, even more. Do enjoy a nice magnitude. Bigger blades and all that good stuff that we've already mentioned in the magnitude tree. I want so many things here. I'm also considering going for antimatter rounds. Let's have fun. We will likely want essence sap with this kind of build. Okay. So an explosive growth and a revelation. That's certainly going to be interesting. Self-destruct is nice, but I think Splinter is even nicer. Hoping you would stay over on the other side. But fair's fair. No rule against you. Coming on this side. Just my expectation. Don't think I won't. Don't think I want a rampage. Now, do I want evolutionary niche? That's an interesting question. That will increase projectile size. That's such an odd thing to try. But it is enough for us to get another blade, which is a little weird. It also reduces the spread of our blades, so the blades are now a little bit closer together. Okay, this is weird, but it's kind of a fun weird. With the resistance to knockback, we also have a little bit more that we can play around with in other ways. Do want to get through this skirmish tree, but this payload will eventually unlock antimatter rounds. Won't both. I'll take this one mostly because I want the essence sap before we really dig too deeply into antimatter round territory. So many things I want here. Our shield is so weak, I don't know if Maelstrom is actually going to help us out much, but I like it enough that I think I will still take it. I'm going to take Candescence because I would like burnout reactors one day. Again, lots of things we want here. I think I'll take the Terminate. We are just now starting to fight Omega. So getting that extra... Getting that extra boost to our rate of fire and the ability to kill Omega earlier is pretty nice. We gotcha. I want the bigger blast radius, but I think I will take this self-destruct that will unlock the burnout reactors as an option. And that's the end of our dear friend Omega. I'll take this targeting to help us get a little bit more out of these blades. More reliable hits. A little bit stronger focus on certain enemies. Sure, we'll take the payload now. Does lower our rate of fire a little. Defiance is nice not only for the plating and such, but if we do get antimatter rounds, it will reduce our self-damage a little. It also is a wild mod, so it helps us get more Orbs of Discord. We get one more orb for every 2 wild mods that we possess. Blitz is interesting, as is Guidance, but I think I take this shield cooldown. But I really do want that burnout reactor. We'll go with the burnout reactor for now and hope it's not too bad. The burnout reactor means that our rate of fire is higher and our construction rate is higher, so we get double bonuses in that regard thanks to the blade. Our blades now take damage over time, and when they detonate, they do burn damage alongside any other effects such as splinter. Take the essence sap now. Really hoping for that shield cooldown, but it's fine. We'll be fine, I'm sure. Take the mastery, just a 5% bonus to everything weapon related. Bigger, stronger, faster, all that good stuff. Nice hit, Comet, nice hit. Where are you coming from? There you are, Scion. Builder, you seem to have been a little bit lost of late. Not that I shall complain. In this case, it probably helped me out greatly. Need to be a little more careful about that. Alright, get over here for a little bit. Get in some more attacks to the extent that we can. A little awkward, I fully admit, but you know what? It worked. I guess I will take the charge shot. Does reduce our thrust when charging, but it does make our blades stronger. Rate of fire up would be nice, but I think I'll take this armor. Okay, good, good, good. Do you want the rupture? Do you want the shield cooldown? I'm going to take the rupture because we are going to be fighting Warbringer soon enough. And I do like the extra explosions when fighting Warbringer because it has so many segments in its body. This will allow us to do a little bit more damage for every segment that we kill to all the other nearby segments. And that's pretty good in my book. Available at bookstores everywhere. Probably never, because I am likely to never write a book. But it's a possibility, just saying. Take the rapid fire. About to say rate of fire increase, but technically it's rapid fire is the name. Rate of fire is what it does. Maybe now I do take that guidance. Not entirely sold on those. I love this improved thrusters, but there's the antimatter rounds. It does add self-damage when we fire, but we also get more projectile size and velocity and damage, as well as a small muzzle blast. Ooh, don't want that. Maybe that maelstrom was worthwhile after all. Faster shield cooldown sounds good. More shield strength would be okay too, but considering how weak our shield is, I think the cooldown is going to be the bigger bonus. Always nice to see all those pretty explosions early on when fighting Warbringer. And even nicer to fight Warbringer before he can even start his main attack going at max power. That's pretty nice. That says something about our damage output. Admittedly, also that Rupture does still help us fight Warbringer pretty well. But yeah, our damage output is solid, I think it's safe to say. Do want that polar inversion, the bigger explosion, the channeling, and the shield effect radius. Even the purge will be okay. Not entirely sold on the heavy caliber, but it might be okay depending on how bad the recoil would be. This helps get us another Orb of Discord. This helps get us to force shielding and self-damage resistance. I think I want that self-damage resistance more than anything else now that I have antimatter rounds. It's not a big amount as is, but it would make me feel a touch better to have both the extra health and shielding as well as the self-damage resistance to add on top of it. If I ever get Deadly Wake, Tempest Break would be interesting. Sure, let's give that a shot. Little rude, comment, little rude. Not exactly the best way of handling that. Comet, are you trying to kill me? Just saying, it's rather rude of you. I want to take this velocity and damage up. Not sure we actually need it, but the idea amuses me. And it would make me feel better about taking guidance. If and when it ever appears again and we don't want anything else even more. If. Alright, Seraph. Wait till it starts attacking and then start moving. Do be careful, Seraph. Right, our damage is still decent. I do want that guidance. But I also want this and this. I want to take the guidance first. Is that the smarter choice? Probably not. But I want to see what it does. It does lower both our velocity and rate of fire a bit. But I think the added targeting will help us clear some of these waves faster. And it does make me more likely to take calibration. Or calibrate, I guess. Good to see Rupture helping us out against serpents, as usual. Oh yeah, I am liking that targeting. Is pretty good. Maybe we should also get Purge so we can activate Deflagration. I know I'm just creating a giant laundry list of things that would be nice to have without any real focus on what I want next, but we're decently powerful. I guess I can spare the thought processes. I do want all this shield stuff, but let's get this improved thrusters, both because it'll help us maneuver more with our charge shot charging, and also because it will get us towards Tempest Break via Deadly Wake. And we go from there. Still one of you survived, huh? Oh, well. Not for long. There's the calibration, the polar inversion, and the Deadly Wake. What? Sure. We'll just go with this. We'll go with the Deadly Wake. Move towards Tempest Break. Have some fun. Well, that was a tough one. Okay, need you all to die, and then need you to die. Much appreciated. A kinetic boost down to emergency systems would be nice, the hull would be nice, the shielding would be nice, Purge for deflagration would be nice. But we don't really have a lot that's applying ignite damage, do we? Not really. We'll take the kinetic boost. It does provide us a little bit of a damage boost, and it gets us moving in the direction of emergency systems, which would be nice, especially if we do get Tempest Break going. Even without Tempest Break, it's nice, but it'd be especially nice then. Singularity detected. This seems a bit rude, but okay, we'll take it. Okay. Goodbye, Warbringer. Do stop by again. Eventually. We all know what that sound means. More tracers. Do need to be a little bit more careful with that. Do want that core shielding. I'm not entirely sold on convergence. I don't like the reduction to both rate of fire and projectile size, though the extra projectiles are nice. Let's get this core shielding just for the extra hull shields and self-damage resistance. Now antimatter rounds are much less worrisome to cast. Kind of like it's an RPG or something. Oh, Celestial. Everyone's favorite. Glad that our blades can trigger those attacks earlier than they might otherwise. Glad that we can kill this discharge turret relatively quickly. I do want that hull strength, but this warpath is a nice increase to our blade construction. Let's take the hull strength right now. And goodbye, Seraph. Round 2. Ads. You see how quickly those tracer rounds damage us. Wasn't too horrid. This part, on the other hand, oop, don't want that. Alright, that wasn't too horrid. Twin Strike. I guess Twin Strike would give us an even 6 blades, one for each side. It's not the craziest idea in the world, but there's a Tempest Break right there. You know what? Let's go ahead and get 6 blades. Let's make it nice and even. Who needs to actually have hull recovery or more powerful amp shields to give us more damage, or anything like that? We just want a nice even number of blades. Is that so much to ask, really? This is such an unwise move, but playing games is about having fun to me. You don't have to be completely optimal, just optimal enough that you still enjoy what you're doing. That's my philosophy. Decent shot, Comet, decent shot. I'll give it a solid 6 out of 10. Not amazing, but better than average. Oops, I need you to heal me a bit. That would be nice. You need to be careful when it comes to running into enemies. Apparently that's bad for you. Still, even with the Twin Strike, we're healing fairly rapidly. It hasn't impacted us that greatly. Ooh, interesting choices here. Warpath, again, good for our blade construction. Blink, good for maneuverability. Bravado's interesting, increasing our power, but making enemies tougher too. Shield increase, also nice. I actually think I will do this number, though. Volatile Shield's good enough. I was hoping to see that Tempest Break again, but Volatile Shields is sort of like a weaker version of Tempest Break, right? Oops, need to be more careful of that. Pay attention to where I am, not just where the enemies are. watching the rotation of those bulwarks and the likes. And hammerheads, and not where I was going. Come on. Comet, you traitor. You traitor! Oh dear. And things were going so well too. We should easily hit 1 million with that build. Just for a little bit better piloting and a little bit better positioning. Ah. That was pretty fun. I was enjoying that one too. Ah. A little frustrating, but still pretty good. I like that. And I don't regret taking that last twin strike at all. Tempest Break would probably have been the smart choice there, but it was just fun to have that symmetry again. Ah, well. Perhaps I shall try that again later and see what else comes from it. For now, however, as always, I do thank you all for stopping by.